I've been waiting to get this drive for a car again since Christmas 2021. Christmas 2020, because then after that was 2021. Anyways, Christmas 2020. Okay, we'll explain it in a second. But this is Marco Andretti's 2024 MAPEI Honda from the 2024 Indy 500 because he only ran that race and then he wrecked. So, cool. Guys, I had this box open in like 20 seconds. It was so much easier. I loved it. Yeah, so this is our last Andretti car, and it's Andretti. Funny, look at that. I think of the 2024s, we only have 3 cars left now, so we're getting at the end. We're getting there. It's taking a minute, but actually, no, it hasn't been that long. Oh my god. Okay, it hasn't been that long. We got these in like mid-July, I think, and it's end of December when I'm reviewing this. So, yeah, okay, it's been a minute. It's quicker than the 2022s though. I think the 2022s or the 2023s, I got them late, but it took me like a year, it feels like, to review them. Or the eBay cars took me a year. It took like I always had them, I just never reviewed them. Anyways, here is the trading card. Very cool. And this is one of the few. Oh my god, my voice is gonna be like this today. We're just gonna deal with it. This is one of the few cars where the Andretti new livery thing, it works. Okay? So let's look at the sponsors. On the front end, we have MAPEI 98 Universe, NTG Data Indycar Series, Honda, MAPEI, Gamebridge, AutoNation, Delaware Life, Dallara, Andretti Global, MAPEI, Indiana Corn, Cloth and Glaze, I don't know. Whatever those contingencies are. Zapata, MAPEI, bunch of contingencies. Curb Records is there. I see Universe. Zapata again. JM Bullion, Andretti, Stratasys, Koa contingencies, MAPEI, ePro Select, Curb Records, ePro Select, powered by Honda, Shell Fuel, Andretti name down there. NTT Data In-Car Series, Honda, MAPEI, Andretti 98, MAPEI, and I think that's the HRC logo. Right there. Looks good without the Indy 500 wheels. Love it. I'm glad we got rid of those finally. Okay. And this is my first Marco Andretti car that has an aero screen. And that's even more fucked up. When I have this car, that's a 2020 Andretti. You might say, no, that's a 2019 or a 2018 because it doesn't have an aero screen. Well, what do you explain with this thing? You see what that is? That's what the aero screen is. That's where the aero screen goes. You think I put a hole that is exactly perfect and lines up exactly with this car? You tell me those Indy cars in 2019 look like that? I agree. It could pass as a 2019, but it doesn't because it isn't a 2019. Because I got scammed. Not really scammed. Greenlight just totally forgot to like insert the aero screen on this car, or they had it, it fell out or something, and they put it in the box and they shipped it to me. And with my luck, I got it like that. If you don't believe me, there's a video of it. I think the thumbnail, not the thumbnail, when I first showed you the box, the card didn't have an aero screen in it, and the box was not open. And also, I have the 2020 card. I have the trading card for 2020, which also came with a box of this car without the aero screen. And some people were like, "Oh no, it's just not on. You gotta put it back on." I was fuming with those people. And then they came out with the surgery car or the surgery car, whatever it was, the blue one in 2020. And guess what? None of the sellers I was buying from had it. I feel like that was also one of those cars in 2020 that was just forgotten because it was so late in the year. I wish I would have gotten it though, because guess what? And I still kind of want to buy it. It looks like a good car actually. But yeah, so I basically have been running without an aero screen Marco Andretti for who knows how many years. 3 years basically, right? Yeah, basically 3 years. We'll be coming into 4 now, I think. This would be my 4th year without one. Since I've gotten an Andretti, but it wasn't. Anyways, you get the point. Point is that we actually have an aero screen now. It's good, I like it. This new Andretti livery, like I said, it actually works with the car. It actually looks good. Do I think it could have been better with, like, just a normal livery and not the matching F1 looking one? Absolutely, but I'm not going to complain. So, yeah. Andretti didn't do diddly in this car as well. I think he wrecked it after, like, I think it was like the third or fourth wreck of that race. It was also all Hondas. I think it was the lap 1 crash. Then I think one of the Dale Coyne or Meyer Shank cars exploded. And then I think Andretti backed it into the wall. So, that's great. Marco Andretti is never going to win the Indy 500. Yeah. He hasn't won since 2012. Since it's like first win or something. I think he got one win in the DW12 at like St. Pete. I think that's all. I think that's all it was. And he hasn't won diddly since. He's gone a few podiums. That's great. But your teammates have absolutely shafted you in every single season of full-time racing you've had. Yeah. Anyways, there's the car. Good review. Nothing much else really to mention with these cars. They're just the 2024s, the dull storylines. I said this again. I don't know what review it was. It was probably one of the latest that have been uploaded. I just said the off season's been dull, like really dull. Like I'm waiting for these GHR car drivers to get announced because, like, you know, I mean I can do one of them right now, but I'd like to wait for both of them. But maybe I'll just do the other one now. I'll put Stingray Rob in a thumbnail. Jesus Christ. Thank God I don't have to actually put his name, but next year I probably will. Next year we might actually get a Stingray Rob car. Just think about that. Just let that sink in for a second. I'm kind of glad we've gone Andretti though, because even with my slightly ruined car that has been wrongfully unquality controlled, like I know, we haven't gotten an Andretti 164 since 2020, which we got 2 of. 21 they had that Gleaners car. Something was that brown thing. I hated it. Just disgusting. 2022, I have no idea. I think it was the Clure car, and I think they made a 124 or 118 of that. 2023, I do not remember. Not a clue what car that was. And then in 2024, we got this car. Pretty cool. But yeah, we haven't had that many Andretti's produced, which is kind of weird. I thought when he announced he was going to Indy 500 racing only, that'd be like one of our few Indy exclusive releases, I thought. But that just never happened, really. So, kind of surprising. But, yeah, there it is. Again, there's stuff like this. It's Marco Andretti. He also might be one of the most bland drivers you can think of. When I think of bland, I think of Marco Andretti. But he's just there. Likely living in the spotlight of his father and grandfather. Who actually did something. As in NASCAR, he's running ARCA races, okay? When you go from running an IndyCar to running an ARCA, you're clearly not as good as you thought you were, probably. Just a hint, okay? And that doesn't count for SVG, because that was him getting experience. Because we already knew he was going to the Xfinity truck. He didn't even run any truck races, I don't think. He ran maybe 1 or 2. But anyways, yeah. Like, he's an Xfinity winning races, and you're an ARCA. Maybe lucky if you can finish the race. Also, you're running restrictor plates. Why are you doing that? Run the road course to see if you're actually any good. Okay, that's my little rant of Andretti done. I think that's that. I think I've covered everything now in this video I need to cover. 2025, we'll probably see him in a car again. Wouldn't be surprising. I just locked my door, but I just realized, oopsies. Yeah, but I don't really think we'll see him leave anytime soon. I think Graham Rahal will probably retire before him. And we know Rahal isn't retiring until, basically he's told by the doctors he can't drive. And even then he might still try and drive an IndyCar. So yeah, that's it for this video. I can't do this outro anymore. I need a new one. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to do it bland now, like Marco Andretti.